Well, a year ago, March 9th, 2020, I had my first real injury of my 40-plus year career. I was out walking in the morning. It had been a time change the day before, doing my F loop. As I normally do, the weasel had slept in. Next thing I know, I'm laying on my back, and my left leg was killing me. Ended up doing one of those banana falls that you see in comedy, and I did basically a pistol squat on my left leg. And for the next 6 weeks, I could not walk. The damn local burger joint, John's Burger on F Street, had washed their grease onto the sidewalk, and I stepped on it and fell and just completely destroyed my left leg. Nothing broken because it was early in COVID. I really didn't want to go to the hospital or doctor. And so for 6 weeks, I didn't do a whole lot of anything, couldn't walk, and it was very frustrating. And then, of course, in April, I ended up in the hospital, diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and I'm certain that the fall was the main reason I ended up in the hospital. So when I left the hospital at the end of April, my ejection fraction was in the teens, which I guess that's why the cardiologist didn't think that was very good. I guess 40's bad, 30 and you're disabled. Thankfully, with medications, blood pressure medication, beta blockers, and whatnot, I've been able to train again. Did the race across Tennessee last summer and back across Tennessee. So I did 10 miles a day for 4 months. Really glad that was available to me. Give me some motivation. Of course, then I did the Chase Digester, and I'm still super slow. Recently read that beta blockers block adrenaline, and that's one of the reasons I just can't pick up the pace. But this morning, I'm doing a 100-minute chug. That's walk a quarter, run a quarter. It's slow, but I'm out here getting it done. 2020, of course, very few races, hence the virtual races. I did well in the Chase the Running with the Burros 10-miler. So looking forward to 2021. As I've said before, last decade was about how far. This decade is more about how fast, of course, with the limitations of my congestive heart failure, and we shall see how things go. But in all, I think the fall was a silver lining in that it got me to control my blood pressure and also change up my training, doing more strength training, kettlebell. Started off with a 10-pound bell, now working with a 35-pound bell. Got a bicycle. So things are looking up. I may not be fast anymore, but I enjoyed the training, and I really miss the camaraderie at races. So thank you all for listening. Please hit subscribe, and as always, stay healthy, be boring, not epic.